Hello YouTube, this is Frank, and this is July the 10th, 2023, and this is my 68th video and my third Libre Computer video. And today's topic is the Libre Potato using the U3 V30 card. Let's try to get some high speed out of that card. Now in my previous videos with Raspberry Pi, I wondered why those cards never performed up to the specs. Now today I've got two Libre computers, potatoes. Now Libre Computer, they recommend Ubuntu and Armbian on their website, and for SD cards they recommend Samsung or SanDisk. Now me, Frank, now I like to play with Armbian and Walmart or PNY cards. Now those, if you look at the manufacturer ID on those Walmart cards or the PNY, they're the same manufacturer ID. So I was, let me get over here just a second right here now. Let me show you what I'm talking about right here. Now, when I did try these cards at the high setting, and these are the PNY cards like I'm talking about. They come in bulk from the Walmarts. That's the PNY U3 V30. And here's the Walmarts. I've been using these for years, and I've not had any trouble with them. V30, U3 V30. Now those worked SanDisk. I had a high endurance SanDisk card. Now this one worked at the high level too. Now some that did not. I mean, I may have done something wrong. I probably did do something wrong. But the Amazon Basics, I cannot get the Amazon Basics to go up to that high speed. I could not get the Kingston Canvas. They read speed of 170 megabytes. I couldn't get that one to go up. Gigastone, I couldn't get those to go up. And there is one SanDisk today. I could not get to go up to that high speed mode. The Switch, Nintendo Switch. Let's see here now. I'm going to put that right there. Let me show you what I got though. What I'm talking about. I'll move my camera down. So I've got two Libre potatoes right here, exactly the same, and I've got and I'm using PNY, these bulk cards that I got from the Walmarts. I got those SD cards in there, and this one on the left, I'm using the distribution from Libre Computer, and the one on the right here, and that's the one I'm using Armbian on. Let's see, is that way? All right, I'm gonna move my camera back up here. All right, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take my board down. All right, now I'm gonna zoom in a little bit right here. Let's see here if I can do that. All right. Now, I wrote some notes down in case I forget what I was supposed to say. Yeah, I was. This is specifically, I'm looking at that sdr104 mode, the ultra high speed mode on those SD cards, and I'm kind of wanting to get the read speed at 80 megabytes per second, and the write speed at 30 megabytes per second, and Armbian Linux. Now it's not obvious, but it's not hard to do that. Now, let me see right here. Now, I'm gonna move my camera down right here. Now, I've been purchasing those Walmart refurbished computers, laptops, and desktops, and my reader, my SD card reader on my laptop died, so I had to get me another. Another reader right here, and I got this from the Walmarts. And on the back right here, let me see if I can bring that in closer. And the read and write speed is well, anyway, it's 20 and 25 megabytes per second. Now, at the beginning of this year, 2023, I bought me a SanDisk card reader. It goes on the USB 3, and it's an enhanced card reader. And I got that was $10 from the Amazon. And this right here, card reader was $17 or $18 from the Walmarts. Now this SanDisk reader is just noticeably faster, so I was kind of interested in learning some more about this. Now you got to have you can't just use any card. You need to use a SanDisk card. And I bought me see right here, I bought me a SanDisk Extreme, 128 megabyte. The read speed is 190, and write speed is 90 megabytes per second. So I was kind of wanting to play with these right here. Let's see. Then let me go back and see if I can remember what I was going to say. All right, let me see now. Yeah, there's now and no matter how fast your card was, I was looking at, I was getting those fast cards, but I was not seeing any noticeably faster read or write times on there. So that was one thing I was thinking about. And then if you get a fast writer and you get those slow cards, you can't make a slow card go faster. So that's another thing to kind of keep in mind. Let's see now. Yeah, now I've been using these Walmart cards, U3 V30 A1 cards. Now I have not had any trouble with them, and I've been using those for years. So I kind of was kind of getting the idea that you look at both look at them on the Armbian and the Libre distribution. To see if I can see any difference. It actually turned out to be quite really nice study here. And so what I'm doing is I've got those bulk PNY cards from the Walmarts, and they have the same ID, the same manufacturer ID as for PNY and Walmart, and they both have a limited lifetime warranty too. So they're kind of, it's not like you get a 2-year warranty, and they kind of tear up on you. So they're saying, they're pretty decent cards there. Now let me show you what I got right here. This is from the Walmart right here. See, it comes in bulk right there. Let me get over here. See, they come in bulk. They come in bulk right there. So there's not, the packaging ain't all that attractive. But look right here, it's you get 5 cards for $30, so that's $6 a card right there. And we're going to look at those a little bit more closely because I use those. I've been using the Walmart cards and the PNY. See, they've got the same manufacturer ID in there. So you kind of think they would have, a pretty decent card. Let me see what I got. Now this is on the Wikipedia. Let me kind of show you what I'm talking about. Let me go down here to the speed, the ultra high speed. Now I'm looking at ultra high speed 1 right here, and there's that. See right here, that ultra high speed 104 sdr104 clock frequency of 208 megahertz. That's what I'm looking at right there. Now there's it does in the Wikipedia. I mean it does mention these SanDisk controllers where they kind of added some extra features in there, and they made it go twice as fast as the SD104. But you got to have the reader. So you got to have the reader, and you got to have the card to take advantage of that. Otherwise, if you don't have a card that can take advantage of that, it won't go that fast. And if you got a fast card reader and you use a slow card, you can't make a slow card go fast. Let's see here now. Let me scroll down here. Yeah, there's the kind of the table. Ultra high speed. There's kind of the two major modes right there, and then there's the 180 megabytes. And I'm gonna scroll up just a little bit. See right there, you gotta have that SanDisk controller to go to 180 megabytes. And this table is kind of helps to explain what I'm trying to say. Is like here's the readers are on the top, and then the cards are on the side right there. So if you've got a slow reader, it don't matter how fast your card is. Let me see. See, if you've got a slow reader, it don't matter how fast your card is. You're limited to your slow reader, and the same goes the other way. If you've got a slow card, it don't matter how fast your reader is. You're limited by your card speed right there. Now there's some other factors that go into that, but we'll just say those are the major factors right there, and we'll leave it at that, and maybe discuss something else later on why the other factors that are affect the read speed. Now let me see what we got here. And on the Libre Computer website, so they recommend the SanDisk Extremes and the SanDisk and Samsung. Now I did buy a SanDisk Extreme because I wanted to play around with my reader. Now they do have some screening tools right here, and these are kind of help you to find out if your card is fast. Let me see here now if I can do this. You just kind of highlight it. Oops. Then copy. All right, let me see here now. I'm going to get to my terminal and just paste. Right there, paste it. And let's just run this for about 15 seconds and see what the speed is. 10, 11, 14, 15. All right, I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write that speed down. Let's see here now. Because it's going to be, I'm kind of comparing these two distributions. That's 42.3. All right, let's do the right speed. And it's like next line down here. Let's see. It's just right here. You just kind of highlight it. Then you copy. See, copy. And then we go over here to our terminal and paste. See, paste right there. Paste it. And you just hit enter. All right, let's just let this one go for about 15 seconds. And I'm going to write it down. Because I got to switch over there to my other computer. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, I'm going to write that down. That's 20.2. 20.2. Now see, let me show you what I got right here. I'm using those PNY cards, and that's the Libre Computer, the Potato with that default distribution in there, the Ubuntu distribution, 42.3 and 20.2. Now I'm going to switch over here to my now this is the Armbian computer I'm fixing to switch over there to. Let's see here. Yeah, I've only got one keyboard, so I gotta switch my keyboard right here. All right, I'm gonna get back over here. All right, let me show you what I'm talking about. This right here, let me get up here to the top. So this is on the Libre Computer website, and this is what I'm talking about. They had a comparison between the Potato and the Raspberry Pi 3. And that was in 2017, and they got it on their website here. Now, what I'm interested in is the SD card. So you kind of scroll down here. They're right here. See right here? There's the sdr104 mode, and it's about 3 times faster than that standard the low speed mode. And so I'm interested in this right here. How did they do that? So I'm gonna I want to close this window right here. There's that SD card. I'm gonna kind of close this window right here because I've already talked about it. Before I forget, let's see, is there anything I need to? Yeah, Armbian. Now I use Armbian. You just kind of go to the Armbian site, and oops, right here, the download. Just mash the download right there, and you kind of scroll down. Let's see here, and there's about 80 boards that they support. Let's see if there's the Potato is right there. Just mash right there. And just scroll down to the bottom. Because I want to play with the very new Linux release that they have. And the latest release is Linux 6.42. And that was released on July 5th, just a few days ago. So let's see. I'm gonna close this window right here. So I need some save some space right here. Now let me show you what I'm talking about. This is the read speed for Armbian. Copy. All right, there's my terminal right here. Let's paste it. And sit over here for about 15 seconds. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, I'm going to write that down. 23.6. All right, let's do the write speed right here. Let's see here now. And you just highlight that. Just highlight it. And copy. See, copy. Then you go over here to the terminal and paste. Right there, paste it. And just mash enter. And let's see if we go about 15 seconds. And I'm gonna write that down. What the write speed is. Let's see. This is what 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. I'm gonna write that down. 17.8. All right. Let me show you what I got right here. See. And this is what I was kind of looking at. Why would there be such a big difference there in the read and write speed between those two distributions? I'm using the same exact PNY cards. That's the only difference. Well, no, the difference is the Armbian and the Ubuntu. So why would there be such a difference there? It's not obvious. But you got to figure out where that sdr104 mode comes from. So I'm gonna close this window right here, and it's the wiring tool. We need to get a copy of this of the Libre wiring tool on GitHub. Let me see here. I think I dropped my pen. Oops. So let's just now I do there's a couple of different variations, but whenever what I do, I just get the zip. I just download the zip because I make mistakes, and I just want to start over sometimes, and it's just easier for me just to delete the whole directory and start over. So that's what I'm doing right there. Now here, let me get I'm gonna kind of blank this out right here. Oops. I'm going to get a blank page right there so it won't distract me so much. And that's not hard to do. Let's see now. Now I am going to make a subdirectory called My Overlays. My Overlay. That they don't show up all that great, but it's My Overlays. All right, and what I'm going to do is I got to go to the downloads right here, and I'm going to copy and paste that wiring tool over to my overlays that I just created. And I should be able to, oops, get a U into it. Now again, paste. And what I'm going to do, see, now I'm over here on my terminal. Let's change directory to my overlays. And just unzip the wiring tool. All right. Now let's just go down there just a little bit here. Change directory to Libre Computer. Now these are the cards that they've got right here. And it's the AM Logic S905. That's the potato right there. So we just change to AM Logic 905. Oops, AM Logic S905. There's the device tree right there. Let's change directly to the device tree. Now these are all the extension there is DTS. I think it really stands for device tree syntax, but actually I kind of call it device tree source. Is what I'm kind of calling it. So let me just scroll up here just a little bit. And this one right here, that's the one I'm interested in. The SD card, ultra high speed. That one right there. So let me get over here. Let's see, where am I at? I'm gonna get, let me get over here to my Libre Computer. See, that writing is not very, it's real small, you can't hardly see it. So there it is, right there. I'm going to copy. And let's go back out here. Right here and paste it. And paste. Now, let me get back over here to my terminal. And change the directory up there to my, oops. I think I'm right here. This is where so here's my, oops, let me get up, I gotta go up one more. Yeah, there's my SD card, ultra high speed. And that's what I'm interested in right there. So let's just, I'm just gonna cat it. Cat, SD. Now, if you look in the UHS modes on, I probably got it in my Firefox. I'll show it to you in a minute right here. But see right here, that it's adding the those two modes, and it's setting the max frequency at 100 megahertz right there. So how do you add that to a device tree? So that's that's the first question. I'm gonna get over here to my Firefox, and over there on Armbian. They tell you how to take the, well, let me scroll over here to the top right here. It's Armbian documentation, device tree overlays. So you just kind of scroll down a little bit right here using custom overlays. And now the overlays, they add those parameters to that file in the boot directory. So now this is kind of important right here. Now what I'm going to do, is let's just change over there to that boot directory. and it's this file right here that they're going to be changing. When the device overlays go there, now I've got the train is fixing to come by. I'm going to kind of pause this right now. Let me pause this because you won't be able to hear me over that train. All right, let's see if I can pick up where I left off right here. Yeah, we're in the so I'm in here in the boot directory, and it's going to be changing this file right here. Now, what I want to do though, I want to save a copy of the original file. Let me just get that Armbian. Oops. Now this is the contents of that Armbian environment file, the boot file. So that's what it looks like. And what I want to do is save a copy of the original file to and let me just call that original. All right. There's my the original. I got to save a copy of it right there because I want to kind of want to see what that overlay tool is going to be doing. But let me change back over here to my overlay directory. Change to my overlays. All right, now see, there's that overlay. Now here's the using custom overlays. Now this right here is what we want to do. Is I wonder if I can blow that up just a little bit. So you can kind of see what it, yeah. Yeah, see, it's right there is what we want to do. So it's sudo Armbian add an overlay, and the overlay we want to add is that SD card SD ultra high speed. All right, and let's just change back over here to that boot directory. See, it added the user overlay, and it modified our that Armbian environment text. Right? Let me just cat it. Armbian. And see right there at the bottom of the file, it added that user overlay. And let's see, let's just, yeah. And that's the object file in that overlay user direction right there. So we gotta see right there, we gotta reboot it to apply the changes. So I'm gonna reboot it right here. I think you gotta go. Let's see, where am I at? And reboot right there. That's going to take a minute to reboot and come back up. Let's see now. It is working. That's a good sign. It is rebooting. Now, if it gets hung up, let me see now. No, it is. Let me see now. Log in. if it gets hung up before the login screen, I'll just kind of re-image that card, because it's too much trouble to figure out what I did wrong. Now I'm going to go to the system, sensors, because I always want to look at the temperature of that card. I need my terminal. And I'm going to start the web browser. Now it's going to take a minute to come back up here. All right, we got our device overlay. We saved. Let's go back here. Not that one. I can close this window because we got the wiring tool. I'm going to close that one. And I wonder where dang, I must have closed that other. I must have closed my let me get my troubleshooting right here. I think I closed it before I was ready. And this is the one with the has these diagnostics right here. And let's just see what that difference made right here. All right, let's let it run for 15 seconds. You can already see that difference right there. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, I'm going to stop it right there. All right, let's get the right diagnosis right here. And you just copy and just paste it right there. Say paste. And just mash enter. All right, no. See if it'll run for about 15 seconds. That'll be enough to tell. And let's say 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I don't write that down. Let me see now. Well, that's 44.5. And 25.3. All right, I wonder what I did with my here it is. All right, see right here, we changed the we changed that device tree right there, and you can already see the read speed and the write speed have gone up markedly. That's not quite double, but that's kind of what I'm trying to learn right here is how do you make your cards go faster if they're rated for faster speed. Now let's try to get that even faster. And what I need though is from the Armbian forum, Thomas Kaiser. Now he's got a table over here that shows us the megahertz. And that's what we need right there, and and we need that sdr104. So I am going to come over here to my, so here's my, I'm over here in my terminal. I'm going to go to my overlays. And copy that SD, ultra high speed. Now that's the default, see that? I forgot to give it a SD, ultra high speed 104, I'm going to call it. Now, that's the one from Libre Computer right there, and that's the one I'm going to modify. So that's just kind of, I think it's mouse pad, 104. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to modify this overlay for the for that device tree. Now I'm going to right here. Now I'm going to put my comments in, kind of show you what I'm doing, and kind of document what I'm changing in the original file. So that's see the original author, Libre Computer. All right, Frank Davis. I'm gonna put my date in here. So July 10th. July 10th, 2023. All right, now what I got to do? Now here's this. Let me just show you this table right here. I need this mode right here. SDR104 and the 208 megahertz. So what I'm going to do is add the add the SD104 mode. After the SDR50, and I'm going to change the max frequency to 208. Change the max frequency from 100 megahertz to 208 megahertz. All right, let me get it. Close my comment. And these are C-style comments right here. All right. And there's my line I just added, and I need to make that a 104. And I need to change the maximum frequency from 100 megahertz to 208 megahertz. So right here, I'm going to leave the original in here in case I need to see what I messed up. And change the 100 megahertz to 208 megahertz. I'm going to save this. We save. And let's get out of here. Now, same thing. Now I'm gonna go over there to the boot directory. Now we saved the original Armbian environment thing right there, and what I'm gonna do is, sudo copy Armbian. The original, I'm going to copy that over to the oops. So I just wrote over that file right there, and I'm also going to delete that directory. So let's just change over to the overlay directory. And there's that. See, that's the default device overlay from Libre Computer. That's sudo remove, change directory. Oops. And sudo remove directory. All right. Now we kind of get it back to where it was kind of in the original state, separate. So I still saved a copy. That let me just cat that Armbian. And this is the original Armbian environment that I saved, because I want to kind of see what that overlay is utility is doing. Let me change back over to the my overlay directory. All right, there's my overlay that I want to try. Let me get this while I'm here. Let's just see right there. That's what I'm doing right there. And it's sudo Armbian add overlay sd104 one we just created. All right, so now we got it did it, and it we got it copied that overlay to the overlay user directory, and then we need to reboot it for the changes. Let me see here now. Restart. All right, let's see if it comes back. All right, at least it's booting. Yeah, see, it's booting. It's working so far. That's a good sign. There's my, all right, let me log in. Let's see if we come up here. All right. All right, now I'm gonna go down and, oops. I like to look at the temperature right here. I've got a fan and a heat sink on there on my potato. I need my terminal. And let's get back that a web browser. All right, I'm gonna go back over here to see my troubleshooting, and they've got the test. Let me see here now. So there's my temperatures right there. I kind of want to keep them below 60. All right, let's try and see what happens here. I'm gonna run my copy, and let's get it to my terminal. Paste. Right there, paste. All right, that is what I want to see right there. Let's run for 15 seconds. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, let me write that down. 81.8. All right, let's try the right one. The write test, write speed, see right there, write speed, and you just kind of highlight it and copy, and let's just go back to a terminal and paste it right here, paste, and let's see what happens. It's a little faster. 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, stop. All right, I'm gonna write that down. That's 27.0. All right, let me show you. Now, this is what I'm talking about right here. Same card, everything's the same, except the only thing I did was change that device tree. Let's see, is that better? Yeah, that's a little bit better. See the original Libre Computer with their Ubuntu distribution right there, 42.3, 20, and that was, see, when I was starting out, looking at my Armbian, I noticed that was much lower than the Libre computer. I was wondering why that would be, and so I was looking at the device tree, and see the device tree. If you put the same one over there, it's kind of similar, but then if you go up to the next higher mode, the sdr104, see, you almost kind of double that read speed. Still increasing your write speed right there. And same card. But anyway, that's what I got right here. I got some more to show you, but let me just stop my video right here. Because this is that's my video on how to get you more speed out of your SD card. Well, and thank you for watching. I'm going to see if I can stop this.